Good morning, my dear students. I'm your social teacher of class 4. Today, we are going to see lesson 8 Soils of India, a small recall. Then, we are going to write classwork in lesson 6 the coastal plains and the islands. Understood or not? Now, we can move to lesson. Students, while teaching even we already discussed the 6 types of a soil. Now we can have a small recall. We have 6 types of soil. They are alluvial soil, black soil, red soil, laterite soil, desert soil and mountain soil. The first one is alluvial soil. You have read earlier that Himalayan rivers bring with them large quantity of alluvium soil. This is deposited on the river banks. This alluvial soil is very fertile. Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and parts of Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Assam and eastern coastal plains have alluvial soil. This alluvial soil is very important for growing crops. It is found in the deltas formed by the rivers. Sugarcane, wheat, pulses, jute and vegetables grown in these types of soil. Now we can move to black soil. The northwestern part of a Deccan Plateau has black soil. This soil is formed from the rocks made of lava. It is good for growing cotton and sugarcane. The third one is red soil. The rest of the Deccan Plateau has a red soil. The red soil is formed due to the crystalline volcanic rocks. The red color is due to presence of iron. This soil is very good for growing jowar, bajra, pulses and groundnut. Laterite soil. This kind of a soil is a mixture of clay and a red soil. Laterite soil is not fertile. It is formed in places where it rains heavily. It is used to make bricks in large scale. If properly fertilized, it can be used for growing tea, coffee, rubber and coconut. Desert soil. As the name suggested, this kind of a soil is found in the desert region of Rajasthan. In the desert or a sandy soil, the moisture content is very low. However, with the proper irrigation facilities, crops such as wheat, barley, maize, millets, pulses and cotton can also be grown in sandy soil. And last one is mountain soil. Soils are varied in mountains. Mountain soil is found on the hill slopes of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim and Arunachal Pradesh. This mountain soil is rich in humus, which is a substance made from dead leaves and plants. Such a soil is good for growing fruits and cultivating crops. Crops like wheat, maize, barley, tea, coffee and spices are grown in this soil. Now we can move to soil conservation. The first point is reduce cutting down of trees. Planting more trees. Prevent overgrazing of land. Do not leave the field barren. Practice crop rotation. Use natural fertilizers or manure instead of chemical fertilizers. Students, now take your book, lesson 6, the coastal plains and the islands. Take page number 46. We have A. Fill in the blanks, B. Name the following, C. Match the two columns. We are going to write A, B, C in your book and D. Answer the following in detail in your classwork note. Copy down, take a screenshot and copy down in your book. Clear? Now see, fill in the blanks. First question. The flat, low-lying land adjacent to a water body is called a coastal plains. Answer is coastal plains. See the second question. Dash and dash are the capital cities of Andaman and Nicobar Island and the Lakshadweep Island respectively. The first dash is Port Blair. P-O-R-T. B is a capital letter, B-L-A-I-R. And the second answer is Kavaratti. K is a capital letter, K-A-V-A-R-A-T-T-I, Kavaratti. Third one is dash is the meeting point of coastal plains in India. Answer is Kanyakumari. K-A-N-Y-A-K-U-M-A-R-I, Kanyakumari. Fourth one is the western coast is broader at the Gujarat coast. G is a capital letter, G-U-J-A-R-A-T, Gujarat coast, C-O-A-S-T. The western coastal plain is narrow, rocky and dash in nature. Fifth answer is rugged, R-U-G-G-E-D, rugged. Then see B, name the following. You have more space in the side, isn't it? So start to write the answer neatly in the side. See the first one, the point where western and eastern coastal plains meet. Answer is Kanyakumari. K-A-N-Y-A-K-U-M-A-R-I, Kanyakumari. The second one is the biggest commercial port of India. What is the biggest commercial port of India? Jawaharlal Nehru Port. J is a capital letter, J-A-W-A-H-A-R-L-A-L, Jawaharlal. N is a capital letter, N-E-H-R-U, Nehru Port, P-O-R-T, Port. See the third question. The island with an active volcano in India. Answer is Barren Island. B-A-R-R-E-N, Barren, I-S-L-A-N-D, Island. Fourth question. The separation between Andaman Island and Nicobar Island. Answer is 10-degree channel, T-E-N, 10, D is a capital letter, D-E-G-R-E-E, degree. C is a capital letter, C-H-A-N-N-E-L, channel. Fifth question. The island group composed of a coral. What is that answer? Answer is Lakshadweep. L is a capital letter, L-A-K-S-H-A-D-W-E-E-P, Lakshadweep. See the C, match the correct answer. What is that first question? Children, while writing match the correct answer, write the number. No need to draw any line. Understood? Number 1, Kandla Port. What is that Kandla Port answer? Gujarat. C. C is number 1. Winter rainfall. Winter rainfall answer is southern part of eastern coastal plains. Third one, eastern coastal plains. Eastern coastal plains answer is alluvium. Andaman and Nicobar Island. Answer B, Barren Island. Lakshadweep Island. Answer A, coral deposits. Students, we completed the book exercise. Now take your classwork note, start a new page, write at the top lesson 6, the coastal plains and the islands. Students, here we have 5 detailed questions. I already said detail, which means that answer will be very big. Clear or not? So, no other way, you have to write the answers. Students, take a screenshot with the help of your parents and later you can copy down in your classwork note. See the first question. Name the divisions of the western and eastern coastal plains. Name 2 ports on each of these plains. Answer. The western coastal plains are divided into 3 parts. The Gujarat coast, the Konkan coast, the Malabar coast. Marmego in Goa and Kochi in Kerala are some of the important ports on the western coastal plains. The eastern coastal plains are divided into 2 parts. The Northern Circus, the Coromandel coast. Chennai and Visakhapatnam are 2 large ports on the eastern coastal plains. See the second question. Differentiate between western and eastern coastal plains. Students, you already have experience in writing the difference between. So divide the page into 2. Western coastal plains, eastern coastal plains. See the first point. The western coastal plains extend from the Gujarat coast in the northwest to the Kerala coast in the south. The eastern coastal plains extend from West Bengal coast in the east to the Tamil Nadu coast in the south. After writing one point, draw one line, then start the second point. Second point is the plains lie between the Arabian Sea and the Western Ghats. They are lined between the Eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal. Draw one line, then start the third point. The western coastal plains are divided into 3 parts. These plains are divided into 2 parts. Draw one line, then move to fourth point. They cover the state of Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka and Kerala. These plains move across the state of West Bengal, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Then fifth point. These coastal plains are narrow, rocky and rugged in nature. These plains are broader than the western coastal plains. Third question. Describe the unique features of the western coastal plains. First point. The western coastal plains are narrow, rocky and rugged in nature. Second point, the Gujarat coast is broadest between the Gulf of Kachch and Gulf of Khambat in Gujarat. Third point, the Konkan coast south of the Gujarat coast has a coastline which is a narrow, rocky, uneven and thus it is ideal for establishing harbors and ports. Fourth point, the backwater or lagoons are the most distinguishing features of this coastline. They mark the Malabar coast of Kerala that lie south of the Konkan coast. Fourth question, what is an island? Write a short notes on the Andaman and Nicobar Island. The first point, an island is a piece of land surrounded by water on all sides. Second point, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands includes over 500 islands that cover an area of more than 8,000 square kilometers. These islands have been divided into 2 groups. The northern group called the Andaman the southern group called the Nicobar Islands. They are separated by 10-degree channel. The capital is Port Blair. These islands are covered with dense forest, in that some islands are occupied by tribals even today. Farming and fishing are the two main occupations. Fifth question. Explain the islands built by Coors in the Arabian Sea. First point. Lakshadweep is the smallest union territory of our country and its capital is Kavaratti. It is a group of over 30 islands in the Arabian Sea. It covers an area of over 32 square kilometers. This island group is composed of coral deposits. Fishing is one of the main occupations of this region. Students, leave line and write neatly and send this homeworks to edstar.4@gmail.com. Thank you children. Have a good day.